till now we have built the EC2 instance machine on AWS. We have also connected with the EC2 instance using putty, and we have also created a .pem file and ppk file. Now we will send all those files to the EC2 instance, because right now all those applications and Python files are located on our localhost machine. So the instance is running on cloud, so we need to shift entire code and files to the cloud server. So for that we will use a new software called WinSCP. So first we will check on EC2 instance what are the files present. So if I type -ls, let me maximize this. So if I type -ls-l, then you can see total 0, means as of now there is no files present on this EC2 instance. So the next step is push all the files to this instance. So we need to upload all the files to this cloud service, this cloud instance. So for that we will use WinSCP. So you can just type WinSCP on Google Chrome, click on WinSCP official download, and from here you can download WinSCP and click on direct download. So you will get this particular file, and then I will show you how you can install. Once it is downloaded, you can just click next, next. No need to select anything. I have already installed, so I will just show you what you can do. Just click on accept, full upgrade, recommended upgrade all previously installed component. Okay, I will upgrade it. Then install. Then you have stored session. Do you want to import them into? No. And then finish. So now we have installed WinSCP. So you can just open from here WinSCP. Okay. So this is the look and feel of the WinSCP software. Now this particular WinSCP software is used to transfer the files from local machine to the cloud machine. So for that we need to first create a new workspace. So click on new site and here enter the host name. So host name you will get it from the instance. So if you just select on this particular running deployment instance, here you can see this is the public IPv4 address. This is your host name. So copy this IP address and go to WinSCP again, new site, mention your host name, and then go to advanced authentication, private key file, and here you need to mention the ppk file. So we have shared that, we have saved that on desktop. So select this cloud.ppk file, open, and then go to OK, environments, nothing, keychain, then click on OK, and here you can type username. So the username is EC2-user. That you can get this username from EC2 instance only. You just need to go on connect SSH client, and here in session manager, here you can see username is EC2-user. You can change that, but as of now we will use the default username only. So after this, click on login button. Now this WinSCP machine will connect with the virtual machine that we created using AWS service. So on the left side you can see this is my local machine. On the right side it is cloud machine. So you can see home/EC2 user is totally empty. So let's change the path. So I have stored the entire project in this directory, C user dev, then PyCharm projects, and then deployment. I need to navigate to the folder where all the deployment code is present. If you don't know the path, you can just open the PyCharm and you can get the path from here as well, like C user dev, PyCharm project, sleep disorder deployment. This is the project. So let's go to WinSCP again. I guess this one, no, not this one. I have opened two instances. So select sleep disorder deployment, click on this and OK, and then click on OK. So on the left side, you can see all the files which are present on my machine. On right side, these are the EC2 user folder. So now here you need to move the files which are needed for the development purpose only. So idea and checkpoint is not needed. Models, static, template, app.py, config.py, Flask API web app is also not needed. Helper function is required. Request.py is also not needed. Requirement is important. Sleep disorder, this is a Jupyter notebook file. Data is also not needed. So select those files which are important for the deployment, like what you want to deploy, or else you can select all the files. So let me select all the files, and these two are obviously not needed. So select everything using control and drag everything to this part. So it will upload all the files one by one to your virtual cloud. So we'll wait for a couple of seconds till that it will upload all the files to the virtual machine. Now all the files is uploaded on the VM. So now let's minimize and verify whether it is uploaded or not. So open putty and again type ls-l, enter. And here you can see all the files are present on VM, virtual machine. So now here we just need to run the app.py file and it will be good to deploy the model. But there is one catch. So let's say if I type Python, I will get a error, Python command not found. So this is a new virtual machine. There is nothing installed on this machine. So that's why first you need to install Python and pip. So for that you need to install yum command. Yum install Python 3-pip, enter. So this command has to be run with super privilege. So I will add sudo yum install Python 3-pip. So let's wait for a couple of minutes. Now press Y and enter. So right now what I did is, using this particular command, I'm trying to install Python 3 and pip on this VM so that we can run the Python code, because when we started this virtual machine, it was new and blank machine. There is no dependency installed on this machine. So now let's clear the machine using clear command and type Python 3 to check whether the Python 3 is installed or not. Now here you can see Python 3.9.21 is installed. Let's exit this Python terminal and clear it. Now let's run the Python code. Python 3 app.py. But we got error, no module name Flask. So in this case, what we can do, first we need to install all the dependency. So I will just type pip3. This is a Unix machine. That's why you need to mention pip3, means it is pointing to Python 3, not Python 2. So if you just type pip, it will point to Python 2. So pip3 install -r requirements.txt and enter. So it will install all the dependencies on machine. Now we got some error, no matching distribution for counter pi. So in that case, if you face such error, what you can do, open this WinSCP, open requirement.txt file, and it is pointing to some counter pi. Locate the library which causing the issue, this one. It is. So what we can do, we can just comment out this particular part, or you can just remove the version part. Save it, and then let's run the command again. Pip install up. If you press up arrow, you will get that same command. Now we got one more error for git python, and the error name is no matching distribution for this. So again, go to WinSCP. This is for git python. Open requirement.txt file and locate the library. This one. Anyway, we don't require git python, so I will just remove this library. Control S, and then again up arrow and install all the libraries. Now we got some error for Gradio, Gradio 5.22.2. Okay, so there are multiple dependencies issue we are facing right now. In this particular VM, we are not going to install, deploy the Gradio and other UI. We have already created HTML UI. So that we are going to deploy using app.py. So that's why I don't require such Gradio dependency. So I will show you the shortcut way, what you can do. Instead of relying on the requirement.txt file, you can just install all the dependencies manually, one by one. Okay. So, but if the dependencies are huge, then you can go for requirement.txt. So what you can do, simple way, type Python 3 app.py, enter. What error you face? No module name Flask. Pip install Flask, enter. So it will install Flask library. Then again run the same command, Python 3 app.py. Now check. Now we got job lib error. Type Python pip 3 install joblib. After this, again run the same command, Python 3 app.py. Now we got numpy error. So pip 3 install numpy. So in this way, you are installing only those libraries which are required to run this app.py. Gradio is not used in app.py, so we don't need to install the Gradio library. So in requirement.txt file, you will get all the libraries. As of now, I don't require Gradio, so I'm going with manual installation. Now again run Python 3 app.py and check which library we need, flask.wtf. So let me clear the screen and type pip 3 install flask-wtf. Then Python 3 app.py. Now see, the server is started. Okay, so this is how you can install each and every library one by one if you are facing requirement.txt issue. Okay, now the system is running, but still there are few things we need to do to work with this website. So let's go to EC2 instance again. So this is the instance that we are using. This is the home page. Let's refresh it to check what are the services we are using. Go to running instance, this one. Now we cannot directly access that website even though server is running, because we need the domain name server and we need to add security policies also. So let's go to security policy. On the left side, you can see security groups, networks and security. As of now, we have only two security group, launch wizard and default. So let's create security group. Here you can name full access, description, full access. You can name anything. Now let's create inbound and outbound rules. So inbound will be all IPv4. Sorry, not all. We need to select all traffic. All traffic. Source will be anywhere IPv4. And then same all traffic custom anywhere IPv4. So now we have created all traffic, source and destination as well. And now let's create security group. Now we have security group created for the web application. Let's merge this security group with the running application. So how we can do that? Let's go to EC2 instance, go to running instance, this one, right click, right click on this part, go to security and change security groups. And here you can just type full access and click on add security group. So this one we have created just right now, and then click on save button. So this security group is used to give access to the request and response that we are getting from the user part. So once we add the security group, then we can send the request to the server which are running on the AWS services. Now we have added the security group. Let's rerun the server again. Now let's press Ctrl C, clear, and type Python 3 app.py. So now the server is running, and it is running on this particular IP address, port 8080. So now we need a DNS name for this particular server. So what you can do, select this part, like you just need to select the server, then click on connect and go to SSH client. And here on the fourth part, you will see connect to your instance using its public domain name server. So this is the public domain name server. Now let me copy this part on this. So this is my server name, and here I need to enter the port number 8080. So copy this entire URL and let me paste it in one tab. And see, it is live now. So this is how we have deployed the entire web application which we have created using Flask and HTML is live now on this particular URL. So you can use this URL with your family and friends. You can share with them, and they can utilize this web application. They can fill their detail, and they can identify whether they are eligible, they have any sleep disorder or not. So it is worldwide available now. So our application is running on this particular VM. So if I send a request from this particular web page, it will goes to AWS server, not my machine. So this is called cloud deployment. Now let's say if I forcefully shut down everything, and if I just shut down my machine, still this web application will run on the server side, because there is no dependency of my machine for this particular server. It is running on the cloud side. So now we have successfully deployed the machine learning model and web application that we created using Python on on AWS cloud using Amazon EC2 instance and SageMaker. Now the next part is very important part, because as of now we are using the free resources from AWS, so we won't get charged, but we need to be in the limit. So now the deployment has been done. Now in the next part, what we will see how to delete all this deployment code and all, and how to terminate the sessions and server, so that we won't get charged. So if you have managed to deploy your model, make sure that you watch the next part where you can see how to delete everything so that you won't get charged for this deployment.